Welcome, dear listener. Tonight's tale is one of love born from misunderstanding, tested by fate, and remembered through time. Two hearts drawn together on a mission, only to be torn apart when love finally finds them. Stay with me till the end. This story may break your heart, but it will leave your soul stirred. And if it moves you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. In the peaceful kingdom of Eldwin, nestled between whispering forests and snowy mountains, lived a boy named Kalan. A blacksmith's apprentice with rough hands but a gentle soul, Kalan dreamed of something more than shaping swords and shoeing horses. One summer morning, while delivering his master's finest blade to the castle, Kalan stumbled into the courtyard, accidentally knocking over a young noblewoman who had just stepped down from her carriage. Her name was Elira, daughter of the king's chief advisor. Her dress stained, her pride wounded, and her guards rushing to her side, Elira glared at Kalan with fiery eyes. "You filthy peasant," she hissed. "You did this on purpose." Kalan, too stunned to speak, tried to explain, but her mind was made up. In her world, people like Kalan didn't make mistakes, they made trouble. From that day, Elira detested him. Months passed, and Eldwin's peace began to crumble. Border raids, dark whispers of rebellion, and ancient ruins reawakened fear in the king's court. A sacred artifact known as the Heart of Eldwin had gone missing, a relic said to protect the realm. The king, desperate, summoned the realm's best. And to everyone's shock, two names were chosen for a mission. Kalan the blacksmith's boy, known for his sharp instincts in the wild, and Lady Elira, educated in ancient lore, brave and sharp-tongued. They would journey together to the ruined monastery of Drymere, deep in the haunted woods, where the artifact was last seen. Elira was furious, Kalan was nervous, but orders were orders. The journey was not gentle. They rode through stormy nights, shared fires under starlit skies, and fought off bandits and beasts. Slowly, Elira's icy demeanor began to melt, especially after Kalan saved her from a wild warg. "Why did you do that?" she whispered one night, her voice trembling. "Because no one deserves to be alone in fear," he answered. And something shifted. He began to see more than arrogance in her. He saw pain, burden, and strength. She began to see more than dirt on his hands. She saw kindness, courage, and loyalty. They reached the temple of Drymere, broken stone, eerie silence, and the wind whispering forgotten songs. Within its dark halls, they discovered a secret. The Heart of Eldwin was not just an artifact. It was a seal that kept a sleeping curse locked away. And it had been broken. The moment they found it, a storm of shadow burst forth. They barely escaped, clutching what was left of the relic. As they camped under the temple's old tree that night, hearts racing from their escape, something unspoken blossomed. Elira reached for Kalan's hand. "I was wrong about you," she said softly. "I'm glad you were," he replied. They kissed under silver moonlight. Returning to the castle, they presented the broken relic to the king. But joy was short-lived. A seer stepped forward. To reseal the curse, a life must be given, freely, out of love. The palace fell silent. Elira looked at Kalan. Kalan looked at her. Without a word, Kalan stepped forward. "I will do it," he said, "to protect the realm. And her." Elira screamed, "No, Kalan, please." But the ritual had begun. Light engulfed him, and he vanished. The curse was sealed. Eldwin was safe, but Elira was not. She became quiet, wandering the same places where they once walked. At night, she whispered his name into the wind, hoping he might return. And one day, he did. Or so it seemed. A man, cloaked in shadow, stood outside her window. "Elira," he whispered. She ran out, but he was gone. Was it a dream, a ghost, or had Kalan's soul found a way back? She never knew, but every year, on the night they met at the temple, the wind would carry a soft voice. "No one deserves to be alone in fear." Years passed. Elira ruled in her father's place, kind and wise. One evening, a parchment arrived, aged, with soot around the edges. It was Kalan's handwriting. "My dearest Elira, If you're reading this, I am somewhere between this world and the next. But my heart is with you, always. Love was never meant to be easy, but ours was worth every moment. I do not ask you to wait. I ask you to live. And remember, when the wind sings, I am near. Elira cried that night, not with sorrow, but with peace. And so ends our tale, a story of misunderstanding, growth, love, sacrifice, and the unbreakable thread that ties two hearts across time and space. Do you believe he came back? Would you choose to save the world at the cost of love? Tell us in the comments. If this story touched your heart, please like, share, and subscribe. Let your friends drift into this tale too. Until next time, stay relaxed, stay kind, and remember, even in sorrow, love leaves a light behind.